I haven't had a council rant for a while. You all ready for one?
Yes.
Hey! Residents in one Melbourne council area are up in arms this morning over a proposed new bin tax, which would be charged on top of rising rates. Let's bring in Yarra City Councillor Stephen Jolly, who opposes the tax. Stephen, good morning to you. Rant away.
Good morning, Carl. Good morning, Carl.
Yeah, go for it, my friend. I mean, the increase has been described as modest. What do you think?
It's a cash grab by this council against struggling families and small businesses. It's a sort of like a sneaky attempt to get around rate capping. They're expecting to gouge tens of millions of dollars from locals through this bin tax. And I really appeal to the councillors tonight to do the right thing and bin the bin tax, because the locals around here are struggling with inflation, with high interest rates. This is the last thing they need from Yarra Council is an extra tax.
Do you know what it says to me and what it smacks of? This happens all around Australia. Complete and utter financial mismanagement.
Well, that's true. In the last 10 years, the expenditure on senior management and the executive by this council has gone up by 300%. So instead of fixing that, they just want to offload the problem onto locals, and they're not having it.
Also, I note local council meetings, they've got this glass barrier up to protect them from, you know, people who are ratepayers. Spitting on them, hoiking stuff at them, swearing at them, any kind of accountability and transparency. I mean, what is going on there?
Well, originally they wanted to have this vote on the bin tax tonight without telling the locals. And until we went out, and myself and two of the councillors, and told the media and told the locals through public meetings, they weren't even going to know. And if you look behind me at the locals, we're not talking about Al-Qaeda here. We're not talking about violent neo-Nazis. They're treating the locals like the enemy. They're at war with locals. What they should be doing is listening to locals. Let's work together to solve the financial crisis, but no bin tax.
OK, so you're confident you can defeat this proposal?
Well, I appeal to the 9 councillors to do the right thing tonight, because if they don't, and if they pass this bin tax tonight, they'll get bin next year at the council election. There's absolutely no question about that. So their political survival is on the line. You either stick with the residents or you're going to be down Centrelink after the next election.
I don't know how you justify them. It's already tough enough out there. And I don't know how, over the last couple of years, that rates have managed to go up so astronomically. And it seems like we need and desire more services than ever.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's not frontline services that are being that are being expanded. It's senior management that's been expanded. As I say, 300% over the last 10 years. So this is a council that's out of touch, that's not listening to locals. Tonight we're going to have probably the biggest demonstration outside of the front of the town hall that we've seen in Richmond for I don't know how long.
Just quickly,
and I appeal to those 9 councillors to do the right thing.
I'm running out of time, but I just wanted to say one more thing. I mean, this is an incredibly densely populated area of Melbourne. I'll presume they're getting more rates because of that dense population. And look what they're having to do. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. No, absolutely. There's cranes everywhere around here. The rate revenue is like a river of gold into Richmond Town Hall. What they're doing with that money, well, it's definitely not been spent on ordinary people.
Good on you, mate. Keep working on this one. That's a strong one. And give my love to everyone behind you. Fight the fight.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh my God, Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?